So it'll be Chicago off the tip. So with Jordan on the bench, this is who Doug Collins has out there. They've got Anthony Allen out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Chandler. And it's Thurman in at the power forward. And the shot goes in.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Artest the pass to Garnett. Pass to McGrady. Over Giannis. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Allen finds Giannis. Here's Thurman. And here is Allen for the three. Drains the three-pointer.
And this is Allen's go-to shot. Just a sensational shooter from the three-point line. McGrady outside. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Outside Anthony. Over Artest. And the Bulls tack on two more.
And Melo, a skilled shooter. If he gets a clean look, you expect him to make it.
Carter outside. And so just over a minute and a half played. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Anthony's shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Kept alive. Drummond tries again. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Here's Carter, and it's blocked.
I'm not sure another player combines defense and offense as well as Thurman. The only reason he doesn't get more blocks is because so many guys are afraid to bring the ball anywhere near him.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Lakers going out and acquiring superstar talent in Luka Doncic. LeBron James said, everything I do on the floor, Doncic has the ability to do it or even do it better. That's how great he is. Even at his young age, he's such a unique, special player. A generational talent. Back over to you guys.
They're clearly happy to have him. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. He lobs it up.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bulls. And Doug Collins wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
On defense, the Lakers. They trail by 1. Anthony with a screen on Carter. Artest against Anthony. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Great D that time from Artest. Anthony's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Artest the pass to McGrady. The offensive rebound. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Floats one. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Anthony against Artest. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Bulls lead by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen so far from the Bulls, what's your take?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
So with Jordan on the bench, this is who Doug Collins has out there. Antetokounmpo is out there with Allen. Then it's Anthony, and it's Chandler, and it's Thurman in at the 4 spot. Releases from 15. A shot by McGrady, no good.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
And the shot goes down.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Carter with the bucket.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Antetokounmpo passes to Allen. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Chandler with a screen for Giannis. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Lakers ball. The Lakers leading. Barnett outside. Pass to McGrady. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside Anthony. Here's Allen. McGrady covering. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Anthony's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Now Artest. He has yet to score. 6 to shoot. Here's Carter. Can't hit that one. Giannis with some nice D. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Anthony. Oh, and a jam by Anthony.
And this is how lethal Anthony is in close. Capable of throwing it down all over the defense.
Artest the pass to Carter. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Carter's got the lead up to 1 now for the Lakers.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And Doug Collins wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Let's go. Keep it going. You need that. Here's Giannis. There's 1:17 left here in the second. Pass to Allen. Uncovered. The rebound by Garnett.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Three-pointer. A shot by McGrady, no good. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Chicago. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. Thurman passes to Anthony. 40 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Shot clock at 5. Here's Allen. From 13 feet, it goes down. Allen's got 5 points so far.
Has the pure athleticism. Allen gets it done inside.
Here's Carter. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
At the line for Los Angeles, Vince Carter. 1 shot.
That's good from Vince Carter.
Obviously, Vince Carter's ability to defy gravity is eye-catching. But everything else he does on the floor, equally as important. He is a complete player.
Carter against Giannis. To the paint. Here's Thurman. Garnett with the block. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Lakers on top, leading by just 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fans at Ford Shot Drums. Please. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Vince Carter really making a difference here.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
And because of that, I expect to see a huge emphasis on ball control moving forward.
Here's our test. No scoring in this one. We've got Garnett. Our test is out there with Tracy McGrady. And there's Carter. And it's Drummond in at the 5. That's J.J. Redick 5 as we get into the second half. Now here's Garnett. Doesn't go for him. Now here's Giannis. Pass to Thurman. Chandler with the screen on our test. Here's Anthony. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Carter against Allen. Carter down low. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Now here's Allen. He has 5. Over McGrady. Allen shot is off. Lakers leading by 4. Artest with the ball. Now Chandler defending. Artest kicks to McGrady. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Carter. Pass to Artest. McGrady a screen on it. McGrady right side. Over Allen. A shot by McGrady, no good. Bulls trail by 4. Here's Thurman. Allen for 3. They get it again. Goes back up. Garnett with the block. Allen against McGrady. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Antetokounmpo against Carter. 1:21 left here in the third quarter. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And finished off by Carter.
And this is why he's called Vinsanity. Some of Carter's throwdowns are downright vicious.
.107 left to play in the third. And Doug Collins wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you get off of more resistance than that.
Let's make some noise.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Anthony kicks to Allen. Out to the right wing. Here's Thurman. Still yet to score. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, Thurman is an intimidating presence at center. He's athletic, strong, and an elite defender. Also determined to attack the glass.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Lakers leading by 6. Garnett outside. Inside. Here's Anthony. Oh, and a jam by Anthony.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
Here's our test after the Bulls pick up 2. 5 to shoot. Here's Carter. Here's McGrady. Rebound by the Bulls. Chandler's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And that one, good. And now, just a 2-point Los Angeles lead. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Lakers lead by 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So with Jordan on the bench, this is who Doug Collins has on. We've got Allen, also Antetokounmpo out there, Chandler out there with Anthony, and it's Thurman in at the power forward position. Anthony's shot is off. And here are the Lakers. The lead is 2. Carter, the pass to Artest. Back to Carter, pulls up on the wing. They get the rebound, and Drummond is right there. And the Lakers lead by 4.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Now Allen. Oh, softly lays it in.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Now here's Garnett. Carter fires. No problem with the wide open jam.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
And timeout called by Doug Collins. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Turning your attention to the court, it's your Lakers hot squad.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. He told his players, we are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Anthony looking it over. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by McGrady. One-on-one here. And it's blocked. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chandler.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Now here is Carter. Outside Artest. Now Garnett. 4 on the shot clock. Carter. Missed on the 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Anthony fires. No good from 3.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
McGrady outside. From 17 feet away, he nails the jump shot.
He's got all the shots. McGrady makes the mid-range look easy.
Chandler with the screen on Carter. Giannis with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Here's Thurman. Allen surveying the D. The long shot, no good.
Excellent work defensively. That's how you guard a three-point shooter of his caliber.
The 3 is off. Here's Chicago.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. And now they decide to foul intentionally. 2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the take.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second team. At the line for 2, Andre Drummond.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. And timeout called by Doug Collins. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Here's Allen. Giannis with it. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Anthony with it, picked up by Artest. 6 on the shot clock. The three doesn't go. And an intentional foul right there.
Nate Thurman. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Ron Artest. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And so the Lakers take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Alan LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And now, our player of the game, Vince Carter.
So the Lakers win the tip. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. We've got Kawhi Leonard, and it's Jones in at the 2-guard position. Back to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the pick. Counted from distance.
Tell you what, doesn't matter whether he's on the move or standing still. Leonard is a flat-out laser shooter.
Pass to Stojakovic. Now here's Jones, defended by Lillard. Outside Jones. Leonard looking around. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Worthy passes to Kidd. Here's Chamberlain. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Lillard. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Pass to Stojakovic. Now Jones. And here's Leonard. This one for 3. Hits a 3-pointer.
Leonard scores at all 3 levels. He's a threat anywhere on the floor.
Lillard against Leonard. Here's Kidd. Back to Lillard. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Lillard's got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it. And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Leonard. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Now Los Angeles moving it up. And that one good. He's got 7.
Lillard makes it look so easy. The quick release. Uber impressive.
Down low. Here's Stojakovic. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. Chicago shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
First team foul. At the line for Bulls, Peja Stojakovic. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
What's so impressive about Stojakovic is how lethal a shooter he is, and he's somebody that rarely misses from the charity stripe.
Good on both.
When your big man can knock down free throws, that's a bonus for sure.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Lakers. Pass to Kidd. Back to Lillard. Over Leonard. Here's Worthy. That shot, no good. Thompson with some nice D. Leonard outside. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
You know, a little bit of contact will not bother Leonard at all. I mean, he's so strong as a player. It's part of the deal for him.
Pass to Kidd. Back to Lillard. Worthy. Great positioning on the putback.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Thompson passes to Leonard. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And that one drops for him.
You know, Peja is such a great shooter. You've got to run him off of his jumper.
Here's Kidd, defended by Jones. Kidd, the pass to Chamberlain. And it's Chicago with a board.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Here's Leonard. There's the horn. And it's a close game at the end of 1. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. They've got Thompson, and it's Stojakovic in at the 4. Jones, the pass to Thompson. 19-footer, and it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Thompson. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
Nice find by Thompson. Now, good to see him sharing the ball like this.
Lakers trail by 4. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Back to Lillard. Fires from the wing. Here's Malone. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Boy, his length, his persistence, his size. Moses was custom made to own the glass. Great offensive play right there.
Now here's Leonard. He has 7. Jones, the pass to Leonard. Clock at 6. And Worthy pulls it down.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Malone. He shoots it. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Lillard's craftiness right there on display, able to get himself to the line. He does that a lot.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Damian Lillard.
Shooting 2.
2 shots.
Free throw good. Lillard.
Hey, certain guys just exude that it factor. Damian Lillard is a great player and a terrific leader.
And both free throws good for Lillard.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Leonard outside. Puts it up. The Lakers with a rebound.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
Here's Worthy. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Kid takes such great pride in making his teammates better. He loves setting them up.
Pass to Stojakovic. Now Jones. Defended by Lillard. Jones, the pass to Leonard. There's the 3. Chamberlain pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Lillard with the ball. He's picked up by Jones. Back to Lillard. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Chicago trailing here. Leonard outside. To the paint. It's tipped. Stolen by Thompson. To the middle. To end the drought. That one's good by Stojakovic. Stojakovic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
Pass to Kidd. 32 seconds left to play in the first half. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Outside Jones. Now Leonard. good near the hoop. Leonard.
Skilled at getting inside and doing work down there. Kawhi Leonard is a confident scorer.
To the inside. Chamberlain gets the bucket. Chamberlain's got his first basket.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
With 1 on the clock. That shot off. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
17.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Wow, Damian Lillard really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And so Thompson will bring it up for Chicago. We've got Damian Lillard, and it's Chamberlain in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Pass to Stojakovic. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got his 3rd assist of the night.
That time you saw how Leonard surveyed the floor and found the guy with the best look.
Kidd, the pass to Malone. Now here's Lillard, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Chicago leading. Pass to Stojakovic, and here's Jones. 3-pointer. It doesn't go for him. Here's Lillard. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Kept alive. And Malone gets it to go.
Malone owns the paint area of the floor. Nobody coming in there messing with him.
Pass to Stojakovic. Jones against Lillard. Jones, the pass to Leonard. 5 on the clock. Here's Yao. And he converts the layup. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Man, this is way too easy for me, using his massive size to do a lot of damage inside.
Now here's Thompson. Still no points. Leonard can't get it to go.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Kidd, the pass to Malone. Lillard outside for the lead. Thompson pulls it in.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
The Lakers call timeout. And there's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Over to the left wing. Here's Kidd. No points yet. Shot clock at 6. Good work defensively by Leonard. Chicago leading by 4. Thompson outside. Back to Leonard. Thompson finds Leonard. Outside Jones. The 3. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got 6 rebounds now in the game. 56 seconds left in the third. Here's Chamberlain. And the layup is good off the glass.
Yep, on the interior, Wilt's enormous size. Just too much to overcome, and certainly something that can't be taught.
Now here's Thompson. Leonard outside from behind the arc. It's cleared by Damian Lillard.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
30 seconds left in the third. Here's Thompson. And he lays it in on the break. And the Bulls lead by 4.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Chamberlain, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Bulls out in front. They lead by 4. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Kawhi Leonard, and it's Stojakovic in at the power forward position.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
Pass to Stojakovic. Jones feels it out. Now here's Leonard. Fires for 3. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Chamberlain passes to Lillard. Here's Worthy. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Leonard in transition. Leonard in transition.
Boy, it has been a huge night for Leonard. The skill is obvious, but his strength is what makes him hard to defend.
Lakers call timeout.
If you see yourself on the screen, you know what to do. Show us your move. Keep on dancing. Do what you hear. You have a camera on you.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard the Lakers coach as he addressed his team. He was very encouraging with his guys, saying to them, we are still in this one. Don't give up right now. Get out there and let's grab this lead from them. Guys, let's see if the intensity picks up here.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Lakers trail by 6. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Yes, sir! That one's good!
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
At the line for one, Moses Malone.
Chicago leading by 3. Outside Leonard. Here's Jones. Here's Stojakovic. 6 to shoot. Now it's Jones. Misses the 3. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's Malone. Leonard defending. To tie it up. Oh, he can't hit it.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good look like that.
Now Thompson. Outside Jones. Here's Stojakovic. Blocked!
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. To add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
Lakers trail by 3. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Malone from downtown. Now Lillard. Another shot. Yes, sir. Hits the jumper.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Now here's Thompson. The D's right on him. Here's Jones. Shoots a 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
Even when the pressure gets dialed up a bit, Eddie Jones can be trusted with the rock. He's a consistent shooter under any circumstances.
Oh, money!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Jones outside. Leonard right side. Kawhi too strong inside.
Boy, and just look at what Leonard is doing.
Absolutely no room for error.
Everything has to almost fall perfectly for them to pull this out.
Just in time with the putback.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
James Worthy. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Chicago, Kawhi Leonard. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. Lakers call timeout. It's a 3-point game. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. And stolen by Leonard. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the strike, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making.
Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Big free throws right there to make this a 2-possession game. And right here, they can't waste any time.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
Third personal foul. The 4th team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Thompson taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. For 3. Oh, no good. And so Chicago takes the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. You know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.